Hello everyone, this is Roberto. This is just a update video on a little game I'm making called The Wrestler's Curse. So this is an update video for that. Wanted to show a little bit of a walkthrough of it. One of the things that I've added just recently yesterday was this little menu here. I'm not very good when it comes to menus. I just kind of know the basics. So resolution, window mode, graphics, VSync. That's all I know. I'll have to have ray tracing on and off eventually. But for right now, this is just a temporary menu. You can tell because our wrestler here is actually blocking the title of the game. So this is going to be completely different later on. Then I made a little loading screen. That's something that's new. Even though I don't think it's actually loading anything. It's a delay. And it's something I have to look into. So we're just going to do like kind of a quick walkthrough of the changes since the last video. The things that I haven't touched, I'm just going to speed through because I haven't gotten around to working on everything. So I'll show off the new stuff that I've been working on and speed run through the stuff that I haven't been working on yet. So this opening I haven't really touched. Actually, I had an issue. A few weeks ago, I was adding skeletons to Unreal Engine into this game. And unfortunately, the skeleton got reconfigured with my main character skeleton. There was an issue where essentially everything revolving around my main character, usually when it comes to walking around, cutscenes, everything, was in a T pose. And I was so distraught. I was like, oh my god, this game is over. This is because it just messed up every skeleton for this particular character here. So all you saw was just this character T-posing. And you saw him T-posing for the cutscenes, everything. So I had to redo the animation for this character completely. Once again, this is not final. I actually don't like the way this character is moving. I want the gameplay to be more like Alan Wake or Resident Evil, where you kind of could zoom in like that, but I have to reconfigure the way this main character moves. Let's go down here. This first floor we haven't really done much of a change, so we're just going to pass through all of this. Most of the changes I've been making are in the other world, so we can just skip through this. I still have to work on the stairs here. Another issue that I've been having and trying to understand and fix is when you are doing stuff like this, I want her to go slower. And for whatever reason, I'm having issues like getting her to do it slower. I could get her to do it faster. In Unreal Engine, it's called like movement speed. And I'm able to make it faster, but I can't make it slower. And I don't understand why. And this has been like an issue that I've been trying to deal with for like 2 months or something. Same thing with this. Like when you go down here, I want it to be slower, but I haven't figured it out yet. Last video, this was a completely empty room, so I'm going to turn it into a library. So that's what this particular level is just going to end up being the library. And then we're just going to keep moving up to the third floor. The third floor we're just going to speed through because I haven't really done anything on the third floor. So we're just going to pass through all of this. I'm not quite sure what to do with this area, but I'll make something up. And then the fourth floor is where we get into the ring here. Which leads to the cutscene of her calling her friend and saying that wrestling's fake 3 times. I don't know why it's so funny to me. But most of the changes are in the other world, so when she falls down this little tunnel here, we're going to see more of what I've been working on. Bad texture there. I can't wait until I start putting in more music and voice acting. Without music, it does seem kind of dull in a video. So she falls through the wrestling ring and she goes into the other world. Boop. Yep. So before the janitor's office was completely empty, we added a few things to it. Nothing crazy. So what's supposed to happen is you're trying to open a door, but you can't. And a dream sequence starts up. And that's our wrestler here, who is the janitor of the school. So there's going to be a lot of these type of sort of past sequences or dream sequences. So when you go into this other room here, you're going to get the same thing. It's supposed to be a kid who is looking on the board saying that he failed his test or he's not doing well in school, which leads into this falling down, which leads into this room right here. It's kind of loud, so yeah, it's a loudspeaker, basically explaining that if the kids get better grades, there'll be a reward, which is a wrestling event. And this scene right here is essentially the kids taking the test. Which will then lead to this door opening. And then we run. Oh, we run. Which leads us to this little auditorium. You're going to hear a little beep. And when you get here, you get a little celebration. So what is it supposed to mean is that the kids got good grades, and so they're celebrating. There was supposed to be a sign saying that they pass the test. Then this door opens, and then you go under the door. This is a lot of fun here. Um, you once again go into a dream sequence if you want, where you actually get to the kids get to actually go to the wrestling show. So there's going to be kids cheering, that kind of thing. You get to watch some wrestling. Oh man, to be honest, I totally love watching this. This is so dumb. I love it. So the kids got good grades. They were able to see the wrestling match, and that was their reward. And then you get into this section here. Probably can't hear me because of the music. Okay, so I have to. I don't think you could hear me, that's why I didn't say anything. So the idea is that there is a military coup going on in the country, and they're going to take the school as a base, essentially. So that is what that is for. Then when you go into this room, you get to see a visualization of the military essentially taking the school over. And that's what this means here. Then you go into this scene here. Oh. Where you have a argument between the staff of the school and the military. And then boom. You get a tank that breaks through. Then you go here. This is not done, but this is a little entertaining. When you're messing with a wrestler, you gotta watch out for the chair. The chair's kind of broken right now, so it will be fixed. It's just glitching out right now. And you don't want to mess with the wrestler. This will lead to opening this door here. We're going to go down here. Oh my god, I can't even see my own game. And this is our wrestler, who unfortunately didn't make it. Then from there you hear this beep, or this bell, and you're heading towards it. You get to the stable. You touch the bell and it wakes you up back in the normal world. So the story is that the wrestler is basically haunting the school for anyone who doesn't respect wrestling. So he haunts anyone who gets into the school. So our friend here does not respect wrestling, so she's gonna be running for her life a little bit. So now she's kind of like exhausted, or not exhausted, but like she's still not all there. So she's trying to leave. She wants to get out of here. And then, boom. Door closes. You hear a bell. A loud one. And then guess who comes after us? The luchador. And then you get a chase scene. And now we're running. Uh, what I'm gonna end up doing is this is supposed to be sort of like a Resident Evil nemesis going after you kind of thing. So I'm gonna have him like break through walls, break through walls as he's trying to get to you. But it won't last very long. You're going down these stairs. So you're gonna go through here. You're gonna lead to a cutscene where you sort of injure yourself, and you're still trying to get out of school. So you're limping. You're limping. You're limping. I may have to readjust that, but I think somewhere here I'm gonna have him break through a wall and like I don't know, choke slam you or something. And then you're still running. You're running. You're running. You're trying to make it to the entrance. You hear police. You have little lights here, letting you know that the police are outside. Oh. And wait a minute. We're gonna end it there. So what was supposed to happen is you go outside, the police are there to try to figure out what happened. You fall, you're knocked out, you wake up in a hospital, and then you get the ending from there. And that's pretty much the whole game right there. Little update. It's coming alright. It's coming along. Thank you very much for watching and take care.